Hello students, can you imagine a life without computers? Bill Gates once said, the computer was born to solve problems that did not exist before. Nowadays you can find computers everywhere, at work, at home and at school. In workplace, employees use computer to create correspondence such as email messages, memos and letters. They manage calendars, calculate payroll, track inventory and generate invoices. At school, teachers use computer to assist with classroom instruction. Students use computer to study and do the assignment and do the research. People also spend hours of leisure time using computers. They play games, communicate with friends and relatives, purchase goods online, converse in chat rooms, listen to music or radio broadcasts, watch and create videos and movies, read books, stories, share research, geology, edit photos and plan vacations. Therefore, whether at home or work, we can see that computers are helping people do their work faster, more accurately. In some cases, without computers, tasks would have been possible. Broadly speaking, computer is an electronic device used for doing computation. Now, we can precisely define a computer as an electronic device operating under the control of instructions stored in the own memory that can accept input, process the data according to the specific rules, produce results and store the results in storage for future use. Having defined what a computer is, now we shall know the functionalities of the computer. So, look at the diagram. In this diagram you can see that computer does three major functions. The first one is the input. Computer accepts input through various modes and the inputs are processed by programs and then the computer generates the output which is either printed out or stored for future use. The digital computer carries out the 5 functions, takes data as input, processes data and converts it to useful information, generates output, controls all the above 4 steps. What is not shown here is that a computer stores the input and the output in the memory or a working memory to be more precise. Characteristics of a computer. Why do you think a computer is so successful today? The typical characteristics of a computer that have made them so powerful and universally useful are speed, accuracy, diligence, versatility and storage capacity. Let us discuss some of them briefly. Speed. Computers work at an incredible speed. In the order of millions of instructions per second or operations per second. A powerful computer is capable of performing about 3 to 4 million instructions per second. It can perform millions of calculations in a few seconds and are compared to man who will spend many months to perform the same task. Of course, there are a few exceptions like Shakuntala Devi who can beat a computer in doing arithmetic. There are computers called supercomputers that can operate at even much faster speed and are used in scientific applications. The speed of supercomputer is measured in teraflops, which stands for 10 to the power 12 floating point operations per second. Next comes the accuracy. In addition to being fast, computers are enormously accurate. Errors, if at all any, that may occur can almost be attributed to human error like inaccurate data, poorly designed system or faulty instructions programs written by the programmer. In short, computers perform all tasks with 100% accuracy provided that the input is correct. The next characteristic is diligence. Unlike human beings, computers are highly consistent in their computations. Computers, being machines, do not suffer from human traits like getting bored, tired, which results in lack of concentration. Computers therefore are much better than human beings in performing voluminous and repetitive jobs. It can work continuously 24/7 into 365 days without any error or boredom. Versatility. Computers are versatile machines and are capable of performing any tasks as long as it can be broken down into a series of logical steps, to say in one word, programmed. In one hand, it may be solving a complex scientific problem like weather forecasting. On the other hand, it may be playing a chess game with a grandmaster. The presence of computer can be seen in almost every sphere of our life. We will discuss that in great detail in the applications. Next, we turn our attention to the storage capacity. Memory and storage are salient characteristics of computers. Today's computers can store humongous or gigantic volumes of data. Today, we store data in the order of peta, that is 10 to the power 15, zeta 10 to the power 18 and exa 10 to the power 21 bytes. A piece of information once stored in a computer can never be forgotten or lost and can be retrieved almost instantaneously at any point of time. It can store any type of data, like also known as multimedia, such as images, videos, text and audio. Reliability. Computers are highly reliable and fault tolerant. Modern electronic components have longer lives and very low failure rates, provided they are maintained properly. Reliability is measured in terms of mean time to repair, mean time to failure and mean time between failures. Disadvantages of computer. Though computers do not have any apparent disadvantages as such, but they do have some limitations in the way they operate compared to humans. No intelligent quotient. A computer is a machine that has no intelligence to perform any task. It should be instructed at each step. A computer cannot take any decision on its own. Dependency. It functions as per the user's instructions, thus it is fully dependent on the humans. We can also call them slaves. Environment. The operating environment of the computers require uninterrupted power supply and air conditioning. No awareness and emotions. Computers have no feelings or emotions. It cannot make judgment based on feeling, taste, experience and knowledge, unlike humans. Now, let us see the uses of computers. Today, computers find widespread applications in all activities of modern world. Some of the major applications include scientific, engineering and research. This is the major area where computers find vast applications. They are used in areas like scientific and mathematical computations and complex engineering applications. Computer aided design and computer aided manufacturing help in designing robotics, automobile, aeronautical, manufacturing, automatic process control, etc., to mention a few. Business and marketing. Record keeping, accounting, reports, inventory, payroll, invoicing are the areas of business and industry where computers are used to a great extent. Database management system is one of the major areas where computers are used on large scale. The areas of applications here include banking, airline reservations, etc., where large amounts of data need to be updated, edited, sorted, searched from large databases. In marketing, the uses of computers are advertising and online shopping. Now, let us see advertising. With computers, advertising professionals create art and graphics, edit, copy, print and disseminate ads with the goal of selling more products. Online shopping, home shopping has been made possible through the use of computerized catalogs on the internet that provide access to the product information and permit direct entry of orders to be filled in by the customers. Communication is the next application. Communication is the way to convey a message, an idea, a picture or speech that is received by the person for whom it is meant. Some main areas in this category are email, chatting, Usenet, FTP, Telnet, video conferencing. Next application is information technology. As all of us know, this is the age of information. Technologies like television, satellite communication, internet, network are based on computers. Education is a major area of application. The use of computers in education is increasing day by day. Computer assisted teaching on a variety of subjects are available to impart education. Technology enabled learning with online training programs for students and teachers like NPTEL, Swayam, Coursera, Udacity, etc. Creativity in drawing, painting, designing, decoration, music, etc. can be well enhanced with computers. Games and entertainment is another major area of application. Computer games are popular with children and adults alike. Computers are nowadays also used in entertainment areas like movies, sports, advertising, etc. Banking sector has greatly benefited by computers. Today, banking is almost totally dependent on computers. Banks provide the facilities like net banking or online accounting facility, which include checking balances, making deposits, overdrafts, checking interest changes, shares and trustee records. ATM machines, which are completely automated, are making even easier for customers to deal with banks. Insurance is again a major area of application. Insurance companies are keeping all records up to date with the help of computers. Insurance companies, finance houses and stock broking firms are widely using computers for their concerns. Details like policy issues, claims, settlements, etc. are maintained by computers. Medicine and healthcare. Computerized systems are now in widespread use in monitoring patients' vital data like heart rate, blood pressure, ECG, blood oxygenation, imaging techniques like MRI, CAT scan, resulting in a faster and accurate diagnosis. Modern day medical equipment is highly computerized today. Computers are indispensable in medical research. Computers have become an important part in hospitals, labs and dispensaries. They are being used in hospitals to keep the record of patients and medicines. These are some major fields of healthcare in which computers are used. Diagnostic systems. Computers are used to collect data and identify the cause of illness. Patient monitoring systems. They are used to check the patient's signs for abnormality such as cardiac arrest, ECG, etc. Pharma information systems. Computer is used to check drug labels, expiry dates, harmful side effects, etc. Surgery. Nowadays, computers and robots are also used in performing surgery. Coming to engineering design. Computers are widely used for engineering purpose. One of the major areas is CAD, also called computer aided design, that provides creation and modification of engineering drawings. Structural engineering requires stress and strain analysis for design of ships, buildings, airplanes, etc. Industrial engineering. Computers deal with design, implementation and improvement of integrated systems of people, materials and equipment. Architectural engineering. Computers help in planning towns, designing buildings, determining a range of buildings on a site using both 2D and 3D drawings. Military is no exception. Computers are largely used in defense, modern tanks, missiles, weapons, etc. Military also employs computerized control systems. Some military areas where computers have been used are missile control, military communication, military operation and planning, smart weapons. Government. Today government cannot run without a computer. Some major fields in this category are budget preparation, sales tax department, income tax department, election commission, computerization of PAN cards, meteorological departments for weather forecasting, space explorations. Now, let us move on to the next topic, that is the types of computer. Computers can be broadly classified by the speed and computing power. They can be classified as The first one is the personal computer. A personal computer is defined as a small, relatively inexpensive computer designed for an individual user. PCs are based on their microprocessor technology and enable manufacturers to put an entire CPU in one chip. Businesses use personal computers for word processing, accounting, desktop publishing, and for running spreadsheet and database management applications. At home, the most popular use of personal computers is playing games and surfing the internet. The diagram shows a typical personal computer. Although the personal computers are designed as single user system, these systems are normally linked together to form a network. In terms of power, nowadays high-end models of the Macintosh and PC offer the same computing power and graphics capability as low-end workstations by Sun Microsystem or Hewlett Packard or Dell. The next type of computer is the workstation. Workstation is a computer used for engineering applications like CAD or CAM, desktop publishing, software development, and such other types of applications which require computing power and relatively high quality graphics capabilities. The diagram shows a typical workstations. Workstations generally come with a large high resolution graphics in screen, large amount of RAM, inbuilt network support, and a graphical user interface. Most workstations also have mass storage devices such as a disk drive, but a special type of workstation called diskless workstation comes without a disk drive. Common operating systems for workstations are Unix and Windows. Like PC, workstations are also single user computers, but are typically linked together to form a local area network, although they can also be used as standalone mesh systems. Mini computer. It is a mid-size multiprocessing system capable of supporting up to 250 users simultaneously. You can see a typical small computer on the screen. Mainframe. Mainframe is a very large in size and it is an expensive computer capable of supporting hundreds or even thousands of users simultaneously. Mainframes executes many programs concurrently and support many simultaneous execution of programs. Supercomputers. Supercomputers are one of the fastest computers currently available. Supercomputers are very expensive and are employed for specialized applications that require immense amount of mathematical calculations. We call them number crunching. For example, weather forecasting, scientific simulations, animations, graphics, fluid dynamics, calculations of nuclear energy research, electronic design and analysis of geological data. Example, petrochemical prospecting. To summarize, in this module, we have given an introduction to computers and their characteristics. We have also discussed the major applications of computers in our daily life. See you in the next session with generations of computers and organization of a typical computer. Have a good day.